Hi, everybody. So we talked about Jacoby transfers yesterday, and we're going to talk today about you have opened a no trump, your partner has made a Jacoby transfer, and you've accepted. Now, what does responder do next? And then what does opener do? What inference or what information did responder give them? Okay, so first off, remember that when partner made a Jacoby transfer, when you opened a no trump, if they bid 2 diamonds, they were telling you I have at least 5 hearts, and you don't know their points. And if they bid 2 hearts, they were saying I have at least 5 spades. You also still don't know their points. They could have more hearts, they could have more spades, they could have 0 points, they could have 15 points. You don't know. So it's important that opener do what responder asked them to do. We asked them to bid our major so that we could then tell them more about our hand. So the no trump opener's responsibility is to bid as requested. Okay? Now, you might find some things as you grow in knowledge that, people do special things. But for you, for right now, learning Jacoby transfers, your partner bids a transfer, makes a Jacoby transfer, you've opened a no trump, they bid 2 diamonds or 2 hearts. Do it. Just do it. Okay? Now, the 2 things that are important for responder to tell you after you've accepted the Jacoby transfer by bidding 2 hearts or 2 spades is the strength of their hand, and then if they're going to bid again, they're going to tell you the length of their suit. So when I say if they bid again, well, if it goes 1 no trump by you and I bid 2 hearts and you bid 2 spades, if I have 0 to 7 points, I'm not bidding again. I'm just going to say pass. And you want me to say pass because you don't want to be any higher. Remember we talked yesterday, I gave you that hand, had a whole bunch of spades and no high card points. So don't, if you're looking at 2 little bitty spades in your hand, don't panic. Just trust me. I've done the right thing, I promise. Okay? Alrighty. So for responder to bid a second time after they've made the Jacoby transfer, they need at least 8 high card points, right? If I don't have 8, we're not going to have enough to go to game, so there's no sense in me bidding again. I'm just going to stay low and safe. Leave you in 2 hearts or 2 spades. I'm not going to keep saying 2 hearts or 2 spades. Just remember, if I bid 2 diamonds, I have hearts. And if I bid 2 hearts, I have spades. Okay, so I'm going to use spades as my example right now. That it's gone 1 no trump, 2 hearts by me, you've bid 2 spades. But the same way, it works the same way, whether I transferred to hearts or whether I transferred to spades. We're just going to deal with I've transferred to spades the first time because then I don't have to go back and keep mentioning both suits. I think that's more confusing. Okay, you ready? 1 no trump, 2 hearts by me, 2 spades by you. You didn't tell me anything when you bid 2 spades, except you were a great partner and you were going to follow directions. If I have 0 to 7 points, my next bid is going to be pass. I don't want to go any higher. If I have enough points to bid again, I'm going to tell you 2 things. I'm going to tell you the strength of my hand and the length of my suit. Since I told you I had 5 when I transferred, that's a piece of information you already know, is that I have at least 5. So if I bid my suit again, then I have more than I promised you the first time. So when I transferred, I told you I had 5. If my second bid is spades, 1 no trump, 2 hearts, you bid 2 spades, you know I have 5. If my second bid is spades, I have at least 6. If I bid 3 spades, I didn't go to game, right? So I would be telling you I have at least 6 spades and 8 or 9 points. And if I bid 4 spades, I'd be telling you I have at least 6 spades and 10 or more. So if I rebid my suit, I'm telling you I have at least 6. And what else does that mean? It means that suit is trumps, because you had to have at least 2 when you opened a no trump. So that's our 8-card fit, and that's a major. That suit's going to be trumps. Okay? If my second bid is no trump, I'm telling you I only had 5. You knew I had 5 when I transferred, and I only have 5. I don't have any more. So 2 no trump said I only had 5 spades, and I have 8 or 9 points. And 3 no trump says I only had 5 spades, and I have 10 or more. So over 4 spades, opener, you don't have any choices. You know, I already put the contract in game, so we're done. But of the other 3 bids, opener does have a choice. So when I bid 3 spades, I basically told you that spades were going to be trumps and that I had 8 or 9 points. So in that case, you're just going to look at your high card points. And if you have 16 or 17, you'll probably bid 4. And if you have 15, you'll probably pass. 4 spades. When I bid no trump, you've got 2 decisions to make. Right? When I bid 2 no trump, you have to decide, do we want to be in game or not? And do we want to play spades or no trump? I think sometimes what happens is people try and make this like one decision, right? What am I going to bid? But what you need to do is think about the math and break it down into 2 pieces. For instance, 1 no trump, 2 hearts, 2 spades, 2 no trump. So the first thing is, I have only 5 spades. So look at your hand. Do you have 3? If you do, okay, we're going to play spades. If you don't, you're going to say, okay, we're going to stay in no trump. And then I told you I had 8 or 9 points. Look at your points. Are you 17 or so? If so, we want to play in game. And then put those 2 pieces together. So for instance, I have 16 points and I have 3 spades. I open a no trump. You bid 2 hearts, I bid 2 spades. Your next bid is 2 no trump. Responder's next bid was 2 no trump. I'm opener. I had 16 points and 3 spades. I'm going to say, oh, partner's got 5 spades. I have 3. Great, we're going to play spades. Got that decision made. And then I'm going to say, ooh, I've got 17. Partner's got 8 or 9. Or 16. Partner's got 8 or 9 and we've got a fit. We're going to play in game. Game, spades. 4 spades. If you break it down into thinking about the 2 pieces of information you're getting and then build that into your hand, game or not, spades or no trump, then it's easier, I think, to make a decision. Otherwise, you feel like you're trying to memorize everything. That's never good. Okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? You know what I'm going to do tomorrow, don't you? Practice, practice, practice. I'll post a couple of practice hands, and we'll probably do that Saturday and Sunday. We'll look at it from both sides. Okay? I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.